With the government training them to do tailoring, to do some kind of little skill, is transformation of mentality. No. What these guys have involved themselves, the kind of blood that they have seen, it takes the grace of God for them to become a real human being who can be integrated in the society.
We do like Cameroon.
Man of the
Community Cameroon for who them?
for all we
For you one who countryman. Cameroon for all we. All we let the country now. Whether we drop our weapons. We drop our weapons for President Pobia.
Hello and welcome to TFA Analysis. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. The person standing in that video is Aka Clovis, one of the ex-combatants who was brutally beaten by other ex-combatants today, the 13th of December 2022, at DDR Center in Buea, that is Disarmament, Demobilization and Reintegration Center, that was created by the government of President Pobia for Amazonia fighters who will surrender to the government and also Boko Haram's fighter.
Hello, my people. Today na the number 13 day inside the month of December 2022. And the Okana Sere Clovis at the top. I dey for DDR Center presently for Buea with my brother there. Which I want to talk now say, we tell the world say we don't change. And one of the highest way it bring we problem inside DDR Center na reintegration. Due to the duration of stay, it make many things that happen where it not defined. And with me today, at the talk say, we for DDR Center Buea, we don't change and we don't prepare for powerful society. And anything we I don't talk against my brother them for DDR Center, I'll be very sorry. So I come today for talk say this for the plea for the government for the reintegration. So that is why I come today for talk to una. Or una fit see them around, or una fit hear the echo of the voice. So I know get the power to show any my face like for people show una. So I just come out to tell una. Thank you very much, my people.
This is one of it. The purpose and the objective the government gave to everybody on TV and on social media, even the government itself, talk about the purpose of the DDR Center was to transform the mentality of this guy and then reintegrate them into the society. And for more than 4 years today, the center have been operating, and then nobody have ever left the center. As the guys are saying, one of the grievances that they have is that they have been held captive in the center, in those centers, and the treatment there is not good for them. They want to be reintegrated into the society, but the government is not willing to reintegrate them. The government is not willing to reintegrate them because they never have any intention to reintegrate them. That is why when the center was created, there is nothing going on in the center like transformation of mentality or bringing the people to removing all those kind of activity, that violence, that kind of wildlife, that kind of the things that these guys were already involved in. Nothing have been done in that one. Training them to have a skill like tailoring, railing of animals and doing other things, that is not transformation of mentality. What they did is a proof that the government has done nothing as the mental health or psychological problem is concerned. They are still the real armor guys who were in the bushes. Nothing has been changed with this kind of attitude, because right at the center where they are being controlled by the government, they have administration there, they have people guiding them. They can do this to one of them, meaning there have never been any transformation. These are the people fighting to be reintegrated into the society. If they come out and integrate or meet with other people, normal people, then you just anger them in every relative way. What will come out from them will be the anger or the violence that they have, or the things that they have, they put themselves in it. When they talk about transformation, this guy was supposed, immediately they surrender, they were supposed to be taken to the hospital for medical checkup. At the hospital, then from the hospital, if there is nothing wrong with them, then they take them to a psychologist who will work with them. They have to be there maybe for months or even years, according to, because all of them have different situations. And then when the psychologist now will say, truly, these people, they are ready to be integrated. They should be integrated. And then even take them to churches or to a pastor or to imam or to whosoever who is a spiritualist, so that they can also be transformed spiritually. Because these guys have involved themselves in many spiritual issues, and they have not been cut from those spiritual entanglements. All these things, if they are not properly done, these guys are not ready to be integrated in any society, because they will become terrorists more than what we are calling today in the society. Nothing has been done, and we are challenging the government of Cameroon to transform, to send this guy to a center where they can change their mentality. Psychologists, trained psychologists will be, not the corrupt one in Cameroon that we all know, because everything in Cameroon is done through corruption. With the government, everything is okay and they are ready to go out. With the government training them to do tailoring, to do some kind of little skill, is transformation of mentality. No. What these guys have involved themselves, the kind of blood that they have seen, it takes the grace of God for them to become a real human being who can be integrated in the society, that they can stay in the society without committing atrocity. It takes only the grace of God. And that is what I am calling on the government to involve spiritualists, pastors, imam, traditional doctors, to clean them. They need to be clean spiritually and then mentally. Mentally, they have killed a lot of people. They have seen a lot of blood. They have seen a lot of terrible things. And that needs time. I say time. Keeping them in a particular place, feeding them. And all you are telling them is learn this skill. And after you know, you'll be integrated. They have learned it. And then they want to go out. If you see the way they usually react to things, you know that they are mentally ill. They are psychologically ill. They are spiritually ill. When the director came out and said 130 million has been spent in DDR Center in Buea, it did not take them 5 minutes. All of them were already outside. In the violence way. The blood that they have seen, the terrible things that they have seen, the calamity that they have seen and involved themselves in, it takes the grace of God for these guys to be normal human beings. Not even the Clovis that we are seeing on social media every day. He has not been transformed. He needs to be transformed. Because if you see his activity on social media, it's still about killing, pointing people and calling on to military, locating people and directing them, the military to kill them. That blood is still within them. And they have to be clean.